Hey everybody, Alex Makinson here. This video is about how I got my interest in space and spacecraft. Well, in 2008, the interest was born when I went to a friend's place for a weekend stay. It was a couple who I stayed with, and the couple, one of them, the husband, told me about that he had a wideband receiver, and he went up on a hill here in New Zealand and tuned into the receiver and scanned it, and it landed on a frequency that he heard was astronauts over it. He had heard the US space shuttle nearby, and I was like, wow, oh my goodness. And that's how I developed my part of this interest. And then it's as if the interest was starting off as a little seed in the ground, but then as it grew over time, it grew into me building this space shuttle that I built, that I did in one of my other videos. So yeah. And then after that, the interest was born. January 2009, I had the interest completely born. It had hatched out of its egg, and it was an adult interest. And that's how I, later on that year, with the interest, I played the Simpsons game. And my favourite part on that PlayStation game, because I had a PS3 back then, was the Museum of History, and one of the levels there in the game was in outer space. Homer and Bart in outer space, like at the museum. Wow, I love that part, and that's how I had that interest for the whole of 2009. And then that's why America, this is one of the main reasons America is my favourite country. So yeah, because I love the American accent, the American culture. I love all the other cultures as well. They are an absolute blessing too. But you know, because America does space travel, but not because of that. I just love the country overall. It's great to go and visit. And then, gosh, I thought to myself, wow, I hope I can find my one true love there someday. Like an American girlfriend in my life for me one day. I was just absolutely excited to gain this interest, to my list of interests. So yes. And then throughout the year 2009, I danced to music and thought of the interest making me want to dance pretty much the night away with happiness, because I really love that interest. I danced to the songs that were perfect for it, were Miranda Cosgrove, About You Now, sung by both Miranda Cosgrove and Sugar Babes, and Kelly Clarkson, My Life Would Suck Without You, and Lady Gaga, Nothing Else I Can Say. And all that really makes me awesome, feel like so good inside. And in that year I put up glow-in-the-dark stars on my ceiling, and every time I turned my bedroom light off at night, they'd glow in the dark and look like as if I was the king of the universe. It was so awesome. This was when I was like 19 years old, in the year 2009. So yeah, I had this with me all the time then, because to celebrate the new interest that had arrived then. So in 2 years' time, I'll be celebrating 10 years of this interest in space travel and spacecraft. So yeah, I just thought I'd tell you all about how I got my interest in space and rocket science. And then also this interest spread out to me being interested in studying parasitic infection, like parasites, how they invade the body and all that. That's also how it got me into that, because that was also an American program. It's called Monsters Inside Me. So if you're on YouTube, look that up. It's really amazing. You'll learn about all the different types of parasites and all the different types of strategies they have, and how they use you as what they call a host. So yeah, that's also relates to this interest. I don't know how it happens, but it just served that purpose. So yeah, and I hope you've enjoyed this video, and you all take care and have an awesome weekend. See you next